Hello and welcome to match number 2 of the CCFC Inter-Club T10 powered by Viana Sports. It's time for Lake Club Kolkata versus Calcutta Cricket and Football Club Team A. The hosts in action in the second match being played in tandem versus Lake Club. And Nishan Dave and Jarjit Jaiswal walk out to the centre to open the batting for CCFC. Who have a star-studded lineup. No restrictions as to who can play. First division players, state players, everyone allowed in this tournament. And CCFC power packed with big names. And Nishan Dave, in his second season in CCFC, has already lit up the KKR T10 by storm and steps out for CCFC A to open the innings. Has taken really well to this T10 format. Here he is. First ball is a wide from Lake Club. That is short and too easy for Nishant. And CCFC start off with a boundary. 5 of the first delivery. And looking at this CCFC A lineup, this may be a very long 10 overs for the Lake Club bowlers. Nishant needs to concentrate though. He's in very good touch as we speak, and that will be another wide. So 6 of the first ball. Not the best start from Lake Club, but it is a game of cricket. Anything can happen. They need to dig deep. Floated delivery. Nishant will take a single and give strike to Jarjit Jaiswal. Another high profile player in the CCFC ranks. Has played in the Vijay Hazare Trophy last season for services. Part of the army as well. Short delivery to him, straight through, and it will be a boundary to start off for Jarjit, as it's all too easy to start off with for CCFC. Short and slow, and not the best piece of fielding either. Already 11 on the board. They've got to set a field and bowl to it here, Lake Club. That's all they can really ask for. And once again, a short delivery which didn't really bounce, but that is beautifully played by Jarjit. What a shot that is. Didn't really bounce, not easy to just get that away, and almost hit the KKR board. Would have got double for that shot. And this is a huge over for CCFC. 15 already. As we just get the score board up and running. As per my calculations, it's 15. KK Das is the bowler. Joyjeet goes straight back past the bowler. And that's 3 boundaries in a row from a top quality batter. No chance for the bowler or any fielder. The umpire's got to watch out as well. 19 now. 3 fours for Joyjeet, 1 for Nishant. A couple of wides and a single. And Joyjeet goes big. And that is a huge hit. All the way for the first maximum to his name. And CCFC mean business in this tournament. And they've shown that from the very first over. What a start. And that's 23 in the first over. Joyjeet on 16 of 4. Nishant on 5 of 2. And it's going to be a tough ask for Lake Club to come back from that. In fact, it's 25. I said 19 and then a 6, so 25 is correct. Joyjeet on 18, too easy for him. Projected score of 250. That will be quite tough, but I'm going to call it here, at least 180 for CCFC. Nishant crashes that straight through. Well fielded on the boundary. They will only take 1. Perhaps didn't expect it to be fielded. Has that been a no ball called? No, I don't think it is. Arnab Pal is the new bowler. Joyjeet lets it go, and so does the keeper, and that will be runs again. It's going from bad to worse for Lake Club. And this game may be over before it's even started, because you're gifting runs to batters who don't need even an inch. Joyjeet with a swing and a miss. A bit of movement there from Arnab, but that's more like it from the Lake Club bowlers. Joyjeet just getting ahead of himself for a second there. He sees mid-off up. He can see a clear boundary. If it's pitched up. It is pitched up, and that's exactly where he goes. That is huge from Joyjeet Jaiswal. Into the car park, and he moves on to a carefree 24. You cannot bowl that line and length. Whether you have a long off or not, it's still going to go for a 6. And Nishant has the best view of this batting display from Joyjeet. Who goes for another one and misses. As I said, getting ahead of himself again. A very good sportsman is Joyjeet. Plays cricket and football for the club. Has also started playing a bit of darts as well. And of course plays cricket at the very highest level. Another miss. Oh, I think that was an edge. And Joyjeet just prolonging his retirement here. Perhaps going to hit it too hard. A couple of balls to go. And he's batting way out of his crease. Joyjeet tries to go big again, and it's straight to mid-off. They won't take that single. And that's the end of the second over. It's 37 for none. Nishant Dave has only scored one boundary so far. Joyjeet has been the one with the boundaries. But it won't be long before Nishant joins into the party. Last over of the power play with Indravo, the new bowler. Nishant slashes, and that'll be a boundary. No stopping that. And CCFC race to 41 now. Absolutely no holds barred. And this could be a sign of things to come for the rest of the innings and the tournament. Nishant now on 10. Where does he go next? It's short, doesn't connect, goes straight to the hands of cover. Moves quite straight. Indravo, known as Bappada, very experienced campaigner, bowls another short one, and Nishant this time, oh, he almost gets a boundary. For a second didn't see that fielder coming in. Almost got another boundary there, but gives the strike to Joyjeet, who's on 24 of 9 and really should have got his 25 a couple of balls ago, but he'll want to finish it off with a big one. Shot and flicked away by Joyjeet. That is sublime batting from a top quality batsman, and he gets his 25 or 28 rather in just 10 deliveries. One of the quickest we've seen, and I think he could do it even quicker if you ask him. First job done and dusted from the CCFC batting point of view. Roy comes in at number 3 for CCFC. Roy has played at the highest level as well. Ranji Trophy cricketer, represented Tripura back in the day and has played first and second division and still continues to do so at a good level. Comes down the wicket and a play and a miss. That's good swing from Indravo. All teams must have one player over the age of 45 in their playing 11. That's pretty much the only rule, and his screen blow ball there. Indravo cleans up Tirtho Roy, who walks back to the dugout quite disappointed, just kept low on him. And that was a good delivery from Indravo. Tirtho is quite disappointed, and he'll have to wait for the next game to get some runs on the board in this tournament at least. Next batter in is Shubhradeep Ganguly. Another experienced campaigner, Shantai, as he is known affectionately around CCFC. And that was a good over from Indravo. 46 on the board for CCFC, as Rajib Malik is the new bowler. Now that projected score has gone to 150. That is slightly more realistic, you would feel. 4 teams in each group, 2 groups participating in this tournament. The top 2 go into the gold plate semi-finals, and the bottom 2 into the silver. So there's still a lot to play for, even if you do not top your group. CCFC will only be looking at one thing, and that is the final, which will be played on 2nd of April. Here's Rajiv to Nishant. Missed by the keeper, but good piece of fielding by 45. Not sure if that was a wide or not. We'll wait for the update on the scoreboard. Yes, it was a wide, and that brings Shubhradeep on strike. We'll be eyeing that cover point region, very strong on the offside. Just like another Ganguly that we've seen over the years in Bengal. And yes, they are related. Edged away by Shubhradeep. They may come back for 2. Yes, they do. So Shantai gets off the mark. And that will also bring up the 50 for CCFC in a breezy 19 balls. If they keep going this way, then 150 is definitely on the cards. Oh, that one has kept low. Well negotiated by Shantai, who has played on every type of wicket possible in this city and state, and knows that sometimes the balls do keep low. Nishan Dave, so far the highest run scorer in the KKR CCFC T10 franchise tournament, has been in a rich run of form. Can he continue it in this tournament? Flicks that away, could come back for 2 again. Yes, they will. It's a decent start to the over by Rajib. Still given away 7 though. This is a batsman's game, that's for sure, if you haven't already figured that out. Nishant plays this one through the covers. Has been stopped. Just a single. Rajiv doing a tidy job of this fourth over. And still to come for CCFC, there's Sudeep Bhattar, Rakesh Krishnan, Ishanjit Ghosh, Harsh Bhiyani, all big hitters of the ball. Shubhadeep goes for another big hit. Will only take a single. They also have the skipper Shogoto Nandi who can hit it big. The experienced OP Tiwari and youngster Madhav Patel. Couple of big names missing as well in the lineup today, who will be added later on in this starting 11. Last ball of the fourth. Nishant flicks it away straight to the fielder. Could come back for two. No, says Nishant. And that's a very good over from Rajiv considering the circumstances. At the end of 4, CCFCA are 56 for 1. We're here at the beautiful Calcutta Cricket and Football Club in the heart of the city. A club which lives and breathes sport. And Indravo Dutt will continue from the Guru Sadeh Road end. Good first over from him. It's just that initial over, I think, that really cost Lake Club. Nishant is on 15. He'll want to get going now in this over. He comes on the wicket, smashes it through cover, but will only go to the hands of the fielder. Very nice looking shot though. Toss was won by Lake Club and they opted to field. That is quite surprising, knowing the batting prowess that CCFC possess, still putting them into bat. Shubhadeep does take 3 or 4 balls to get settled, but after that starts middling and timing things to perfection. A few subtle changes in the field. Play and a miss by Shantai, but it was wide. Good keeping by Sumit. Play and a miss again, and oh, it's been called wide. No respite for the bowlers here. Another play and a miss, and Indravo bowls 3 wides in a row. Not easy for the batter to get set as well, having to negotiate these wide deliveries. Well, this one is well bowled into the body of Shantai. Very good comeback from Lake Club. Nishant will be looking to go big. Will he come down the wicket? Yes, he will, and he goes straight. Good piece of fielding at long on. And Indravo is keeping it tight for the time being at least. Damage was done in the first over, but they've curbed it quite a bit after that. Short cut away by Shantai. Will they come back for a second? Couple of balls to go for CCFC in the 5th. Nishant still looking for a big hit, which isn't really coming to him. Now he goes for it again down the ground. Timed pretty well, but again a good piece of fielding. And this is turning out to be quite a good over from Indravo, even with those 3 wides. He's given 8 of 5 deliveries. Shantai calm as you like. Will be waiting for that one bad ball. And he's bowled him. Indravo picks up his 2nd wicket, and it's another big fish. Subhadeep Ganguly clean bowled. And Indravo is doing a job and a half here for his side, keeping it wicket to wicket. He's got T10 and now Subhadeep, both of the last ball of the over, building the pressure and getting the wickets. And after 5, CCFCA are 64 for 2. New batsman out is Harsh Bhiani. He joins Nishant Dave. Rajiv Malik will bowl his 2nd over. Had a good first one, giving just the 10. CCFC striking at 12 and over. But they can't take it too lightly. They got their 50 within 19 balls. That's in the air from Nishant. I don't know if there's a fielder there. It's in between both of them, and I think 45 should have taken that catch rather than the keeper. Nishant takes a couple and breathes a sigh of relief. He's on 20 now. Short delivery, played very nicely, backward of square leg for a boundary, and Nishant now goes on to 14, rather 20 or 14. Very nicely played. fact, it's 24 of 14 now. Just one hit away from retirement. Edged and passed. Shot third for a boundary. And it's business as usual for Nishant Dave. Another 25 not out for him. He's racking them up like the poker chips that he's used to. And he finishes on 28. Another impressive innings from Nishant, which means that two new batters will be at the crease. And it's Ishanjit Ghosh, whose stats don't really speak for themselves. Another top quality all-rounder in CCFC. A left-arm spinner and right-handed batsman, affectionately called Lily in the club. Back-to-back fours conceded by Rajiv. Now Lily on strike. Bowls a leg cutter, it seems. That's beautifully played into the deep. Just a single. Rajiv has now conceded 21 of his 10 deliveries. Harsh Bhiani on strike. His first ball of this tournament. Can't get enough on that and just gets a single. Harsh Bhiani, who has taken this T10 concept to another level. The T10 wonder kid, they would call him. Led Backyard Stars to 3 titles in 4 years. In the franchise T10, that's cut away by Ishanjit, and he finds the gap, and that's beautifully played for his first boundary of the day. Too short and too wide from Rajiv, and Lily pounces on it, and that ends the 6th over with CCFCA on 80 for 2. Time for the 7th over. Harsh Bhiani on strike. Slow delivery. Plays it past cover for a lovely boundary. And Harsh Bhiani gets his first one of the day. Again, too slow, short and wide. And no chance for cover or long off into the hoardings on the side. 84 now. CCFC will want to bring up their 100 in the next over, or maybe this one. In the air from Harsh, it's an edge. I don't think it will be taken, and it goes in between all of the players, and they will come back for a second. It's going from bad to worse for Lake Club. Whatever they're trying is not working, except for the couple of deliveries that Indravo bowled. Harsh now on strike again, plays that very well past cover, and that's good field placement. Very good field placement and beautiful running between Lily and Harsh. And now that Harsh knows there's a wideish long off, he may just go straight past the bowler. Oh, and he goes towards mid-wicket this time. In the air, and it's gone all the way. Bappada can't judge it. And it's bounced inside by the looks of it. Not too sure about that one. Harsh plays cross-batted shot. Oh, I'm not sure if it bounced inside. Either ways, it's been given 4. Harsh won't complain about it. This is incredible batting. Just wants to get on with it here, Harsh Bhiani. Wants to get his 25 as soon as possible. Arya Pratim is the bowler. He gets the treatment from Harsh Bhiani once again. Swats that away for another maximum. This is top class batting from a top class cricketer. Wow, what a shot that is. A very talented all-rounder, Harsh. And as I said, he has mastered this T10 format. You got to feel for the bowlers here. Wherever he's bowling, Harsh is smacking him to all ends of the park. Shot again, this time doesn't get hold of it. They will take a single. Harsh will keep strike. And at the end of 7 overs, CCFC are on 99 for 2.
At the end of 7 overs, CCFC will be on 99 for 2. Harsh Bhiani standing on 20 of 7 balls and Sanjeev Ghosh standing on 5 of 2 balls. Requesting CCFC and Punjab Club to be ready for their innings to resume after this.
Harsh Bhiani with an impressive 20 of 7 balls. Can he get his 25 within this delivery? Arnab Pal comes in to bowl the 8th. Harsh swats it past cover, and that will be 24 for him. What a shot. What a batsman he is. Not much of a back lift, and just swatted past that cover fielder. No chance for long off. And now he'll go for a big hit. Harsh Bhiani is looking for the first 30 of the Interclub T10. He goes high. Don't think he's got enough on it. They will look to come back for a second. No, Harsh just keeps running away. And he gets his 25 of 9 deliveries. Well played, Harsh. And to put it into his words, too good. What an innings. And one quality batter replaces the other. Sudeep Bhattar, one of the few 4D cricketers, as we call them. And CCFC comes in. He can bat, bowl, wicket keep, and is a superb fielder as well. Sudeep. Now the mantle on Lilly to get his 25. Could see a few doubles between these two. Lily plays that towards long off. And Sudeep is very quick. Easy double for him. And I think anything that goes to the boundary could be a double here. That's if Lily is ready for it. Play and a miss by Ishanjit. That's a good ball from Arnab Pal. Haven't seen too many of them from Lake Club. 106 up already for CCFC. Looking to surpass the total that Punjab Club set up. 114 they scored in the first innings of their match. Another very good ball from Arnab. And Ishanjit just struggling with the movement that Arnab is getting off the surface and through the air. There's a big gap between point and third man on the boundary. Lily can look for that area. He's very strong on the offside. Last ball of the 8th. Plays this one through the covers, or rather straight to cover for a single. Very good over from Arnab. He finishes his 2, conceding just 20. With 2 overs to go, CCFC are 107 for 2. Twelve balls to go. Projected total is 134. At one point, CCFC would have been looking at 150. It's going to be tough here. But with Sudeep and Ishanjit at the crease, anything is possible. Remember, Tirtho and Shubhadeep not getting amongst the runs. And they're still on 107 for 2. Just shows the quality that CCFC possess. The B team will be in action later on this evening, so stay tuned for that. Satya Shri is the new bowler that is missed by the keeper. And he'll have to re-bowl that one. Sudeep Bhattar, the new man. Just taking a look at the surroundings. Very intelligent cricketer is Sudeep. That shot, and that is put away. You don't bowl there to Sudeep Bhattar. Sends it into the practice pitches.
Huge shot there by Sudeep Bhattar. 6 runs added to the total.
We call him Quicksilver, and he pounces onto that one very quickly. Sudeep has played first division for a number of years. And knows exactly where the gaps are. Shot again, hits it straight back to the bowler. And they don't take a single, Sudeep wants to face. Comes down the wicket, goes leg side this time, and the way he's running, it's not worth running because it's another boundary for Sudeep. Races on to 10 of 3 deliveries. It's too slow, and in the slot, he didn't even catch it well, but still finds the gap. And absolutely no mid-wicket in place. Got to question this field placement from Lake Club. As you can see, it doesn't look like there's any fielders on the leg side as well. Now I think they're changing it up 45 comes in. Square leg is also there. You've got to keep a 5-4 or a 4-5 field in a T10 format. Full, driven by Sudeep. Could come back for a couple. And they do. Very easily before the ball is released. They've reached 121 now for CCFC. They overtake Punjab Club. And this could be a total which might be left unmatched at the end of this tournament, or CCFC themselves could break this. And Sudeep goes once again, doesn't connect properly, and they will come back for a second again. Great running by Ishanjit.
Running between the wickets between Sudeep Bhattar
The most we've seen him run after a while.
and Ishanjit Ghosh. Good 2 runs taken quickly. 123.
Sudeep now on 14 of 5. It's been an expensive over from Satyashri. 16 of it. That's in the slot. Sudeep goes down the ground. They will look to come back for a second. I think they could have. They definitely could have. And now they do. Great running. And they're going to go for 3. This is a comedy of errors from Lake Club. And Sudeep gets 3 runs for a shot that was probably worth 1. And at the end of 9 overs, CCFCA are a whopping 126 for 2. Last over of the first innings. And they will be looking to get at least 14 of this over as Ishanjit gets a bit of water to rehydrate. If you're a Lake Club bowler, then you won't want to be looking at the bowling figures today. KK Das going for 25 of 1. Rajiv 26 of 2. Indravo very good, 2 for 17 of 2. Arnab 2 for 20. And Arya Pratim and Satyashri going for 19 of 1 over each. Which brings us to Pulashta Ghosh, who will need to pull something special out of the hat, with Sudeep Bhattar on strike. In a mood today, goes for a sweep, which is his favourite shot, but it's a wide call by the umpire.
It is the highest score in T10 we've seen this season. 127 in the 9th over.
Short delivery, Sudeep plays it into the gap and will want to come back for a second, and does that quite easily. Proactive cricket from a proactive cricketer. And Ishanjit has done a lot of running. That's why he's asking for some water. Only faced the 6 deliveries, but he came in when Harsh and him were both on 0. Sudeep will want to wait for this one. Anything on the offside and he can just cut it away for a 4. You can see a big gap there beside short third. And he goes offside, and that is a superb shot by Sudeep. But well fielded at long off. And Ishanjit says, let me have a bit of the strike now. And if there's one player who can hit over cover, it's Ishanjit Ghosh. A mainstay of the CCFC A team for a number of years. And that will definitely be rebowled, and you can see Ishanjit quite annoyed that he doesn't get to face. Poor delivery from Pulashta. Oh, and another poor delivery. And that will be rebowled as well. It's almost outside the pitch. Taking the score now up to 133. 17 to get a 4 here to get 150. It's possible. Sudeep comes on the wicket. It will be a wide though. Three wides in a row from Pulashta. Shot smashed down the ground by Sudeep. Oh, and I'm not sure if the fielder was touching the ropes there. Got to be careful. No boundary, says the umpire though. Let's take another look at it. It was quite close. Oh, that is very close. 3 balls to go. Ishanjit on strike, goes for a big one. And I mentioned, if there's anyone to hit over cover, it's Ishanjit. And he gets a boundary for that. Just waits for it and guides it over cover, who was in the circle. One bounce 4. And Aman Sondi, who's practicing in the nets, confirms that. We will watch him in action in the second set of matches. Two balls to go. Ishanjit on strike, that will be wide. And Sudeep wants to run, but Lily says no. .140 up now for CCFC. 2 balls to go. They will want to get to that 150 mark. Lily with a play and an inside edge, and Sudeep scampers through for a single. Good attempt there from Sumit, the wicketkeeper. So last ball of the first innings for CCFC A. Sudeep on strike. Can he get to his 25? Oh, that could be a no ball. It is. He's hit it straight down the ground. And it's gone for 4. And the 150 is still on the cards for CCFC. Beautifully played by Sudeep. Just swats it back past the bowler. No chance for long on. That will be 5 of that delivery. And Sudeep gets to 25 of 10 deliveries. Superb innings from him. A quick 25 from Quicksilver.
Coming into bat on the last ball of the innings, and this is a free hit.
Eager to see who comes out next. And it looks like it's going to be Om Prakash Tiwari.
Will CCFC reach 150?
An absolute legend of the game.
In this year, in 10 overs. It's 146 and only 2 wickets have fallen.
146 on the board. Can they get to the 150 mark? We've not seen it in T10 history, I would think. Maybe with A few penalty runs due to over 8, yes, but not by the bat. And CCFC A could make history here. And it's on Om Prakash Tiwari. It's a free hit. It comes down the wicket. And this is a never-ending over from Pulasta. 21 given or 5 deliveries, another wide. OP, who has played for Bengal in the past, still playing really well and lets that one go. And Ishanjit is still waiting. And now they just have to take 2. And OP Tiwari, even at this age, still loves to take the 1s and the 2s. 150 on the cards here for CCFC. Remember, it's a free hit still. And he flicks that in the air, flicks it very nicely for a boundary, and 150 is up for CCFC. What an innings from the hosts, and this is a statement to the rest of the tournament. OP Tiwari gets 4 off 1 delivery, and CCFC finish with 152 at the end of 10 overs.